juz. I will recite first. This is sura61, then we will go to analyze. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. سبح لله ما في السماوات وما في الأرض وهو العزيز الحكيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا لم تقولون ما لا تفعلون. كبر مقتا عند الله أن تقولوا ما لا تفعلون. أن تقولوا ما لا تفعلون. إن الله يحب الذين يقاتلون في سبيله صفا كأنهم بنيان مرصوص. وإذ قال موسى لقومه يا قوم لم تؤذونني وقد تعلمون أني رسول الله إليكم. فلما زاغوا أزاغ الله قلوبهم والله لا يهدي القوم الفاسقين. وإذ قال عيسى ابن مريم يا بني إسرائيل إني رسول الله إليكم مصدقا لما بين يدي من التوراة ومبشرا برسول يأتي من بعد اسمه أحمد. فلما جاءهم بالبينات قالوا هذا سحر مبين. فمن أظلم ممن افترى على الله الكذب وهو يدعى إلى الإسلام والله لا يهدي القوم الظالمين. يريدون ليطفئوا نور الله بأفواههم والله متم نوره والله متم نوره ولو كره الكافرون هو الذي أرسل رسوله بالهدى ودين الحق ليظهره على الدين كله ولو كره المشركون يا أيها الذين آمنوا هل أدلكم على تجارة تنجيكم من عذاب أليم تؤمنون بالله ورسوله وتجاهدون في سبيل الله بأموالكم وأنفسكم ذلكم خير لكم إن كنتم تعلمون يغفر لكم ذنوبكم ويدخلكم جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار ومساكن طيبة في جنات عدن ذلك الفوز العظيم وأخرى تحبونها نصر من الله وفتح قريب وبشر المؤمنين يا أيها الذين آمنوا كونوا أنصار الله كما قال عيسى ابن مريم للحواريين من أنصاري إلى الله قال الحواريون نحن أنصار الله فآمنت طائفة من بني إسرائيل وكفرت طائفة فأيدنا الذين آمنوا على عدوهم فأصبحوا ظاهرين صدق الله ربنا الكريم. Okay, we are at the beginning of sura61, grammatical analysis of the words. Sura61, Surah of Saf, Madaniyatun, is Medina, Madani, revealed in Medina, وهي 14 آية. It is 14 ayah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. سبح لله ما في السماوات وما في الأرض. I did comment on these terms. Each word before سبح comes from سبح سبحانه, glorifying Allah. What that means, I سبح سبح يسبح يسبح لله, does tasbih to Allah, ما that is samawati in skies, well, وما that fil ardi is in earth. وهو, he is Al-Aziz Aziz, Al-Hakim Hakim. I commented on all of those words before. Ya ayyuha allazina amanu. Too many comments on this part as well. Ya harfun nida, ayyu harfun nida, ha is can be allazina, those who amanu, believed. Lima, why? Lima, li ma. Li for ma, what? For what? Why? For what? What for? تقولون, you are saying. قبل قبل يقول يقال. تقولون, you are saying. ما that, لا not, تفعلون, doing. You are not doing. فعل فعل يفعل يفعل. This verse must be memorized by all Muslims. يا أيها الذين آمنوا لم تقولون ما لا تفعلون. O believers, why are you saying something you don't do? You are not doing. Why are you saying something you are not doing? Like bragging, like maybe even fiction. I mean, jais, not jais, fiction. It's an art, of course, but or saying things you didn't do. A little radicalist view, but it is related that earlier muftis, when they asked a question about tahajjud, tomorrow I will give you an answer, because he did not do tahajjud last night. So the guy comes to tomorrow, next day, he does tahajjud first, then tells him, you do tahajjud next day to that person. Somebody, honey, I am going to read this Quran. Okay, you go tomorrow, you come tomorrow. Well, that day, he did not read all Jews, because he was asking about all Jews. All Separa, all Jews. So, you come tomorrow, I will answer you. So, today he reads, recites, then next day. They were very careful before. Very careful not to say something to others, but still, I mean, like teaching or preaching from the book is okay, not haram, but one needs to be careful not to say things he doesn't do or she doesn't do. This ayah is very nice ayah. يا أيها الذين آمنوا لما تقولون ما لا تفعلون. Why are you saying something you are not doing? Kabura became big. Maqtan, as sin. It is sin. Maqt, anger, ghadab, sin. Kabura akbar, kabura became great, big, high, big. What? Maqtan, from the point of maqt, in the presence of Allah. What? What? And that taqulu you are saying. Your saying will be big sin. You are saying ma that la not taqulu tafalun you are not doing. I mean continuation of previous verse. It is big sin. You're saying something which you are not doing. Yes. So, لِمَ تَقُولْنَ مَا لَا تَفْعَلُونَ. First ayah, يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا لِمَ تَقُولْنَ مَا لَا تَفْعَلُونَ. Then the second one is like sanctioning. If you do, this is big sin. Any order of Allah that do this or don't do this must follow there or in another part of Quran sanction. Whether in English the word sanction fits, don't fit, this is problem for me, for my poor English. But what I mean, there is in Islamic law, there is amr, order imperative. In order imperative could be farz, could be strong level. There must be a sanction mu'ayyida, supporting, mu'ayyida supporting. What that means, if you don't listen, then you will go to Jahannam. Mu'ayyida must be Jahannam. This is usul al-fiqh. That is why not whatever ordered in Quran easily can become farz, does not become farz. Because orders do, whether it is too much binding or less binding, depending. I may tell you, give me water, this is an order. But, I may tell you, give me water, one of you, but other person may give me, that's okay. So the first one is not sinner. Or, if he doesn't care, still it may be like impolite or no good, but cannot be sin. In order something binding farz or haram, there must be a mu'ayyida. Mu'ayyida must be Jahannam, azab shadid. This is very, very important. So here, almost, first one is said, mu'ayyida is second ayah. What is that? It is big sin. Strengthening previous rules. This coming ayah also is good ayah. Inna, no doubt, Allah yuhibbu loves allazina, those who yuqatiluna, struggle, fighting, fi sabilihi, in his way, saffan, row, line up, masjid, saf. Allah loves the people who fight in his way for the sake of Allah. Line. Without running away. Don't run away. Don't leave the place you are given in war plan. Like anna, no doubt whom they are, as if they are, bunyanun, building, marsusun, solidly supported, rasas, lead, matter, what is made of, cemented here, cemented, russa, yarusu, rasu. Allah loves the people who fight in his way, online. They don't like front line, they don't run away, they don't break their assigned place. In military training, there are two two way of training. One is just training purposes. Everybody lines up. Everybody lines up. We had janazah yesterday. In other times, people, they don't know how to line up. When you tell them, open this area, they are waiting each other. They don't do, or they don't know how to pull, how to push. Somebody must, you go back, I told our PP teacher, why don't we teach our young people how to line up in masjid? But in military training, they teach you how to line up. Just in 2 minutes, 500 people could line up properly, and the line is, they teach you. So you learn. We don't know how to line up. Jump everybody, pushing, pulling, everything. What Quran says, saf, line, saf, saf. One is saf, line up, turn right, turn left, line up, sit down, get up, to train the people body-wise, and so that they may listen, they may be able to do same time, same thing, together. It's big, big thing. So there is second method is spread. In war situation, always is spread. You don't tell your soldiers next to each other, you walk like that, but then they will easily, one person will pick them, you can't finish. So you 5 meters away, 5 meters away, one front, one back. I mean, that is also is line up, but different line up, tactically different line up. كأنهم بنيان مرصوص وإذ قال موسى وإذ remember قال said Musa لقومه to his people يا قومي, all my people. I commented on all of those words. قومي, there is ya, but ya is mahsuf. That is why Kesra is there. All my people. Lima, why? I commented. Lima. What for? Tu'zuna. Azaya, to hurt. A'zaya, to hurt someone, to harm someone. A'zaya, u'ziya, yu'zayu. A'zi, iza'un. يؤذيان يؤذيون تؤذيان يؤذيون يؤذين تؤذيان تؤذيون تؤذون. Why you are hurting me? Musa said to his people, why are you hurting me? وقد, and قد, no doubt, or تعلمون, you know. Whereas you know. Anni, I am, no doubt, Rasulullah, Rasul of Allah, ilaykum, to you. Why are you hurting me? You know that I am messenger of Allah sent to you. فَلَمَّا, when زَاغُوا, they slided away. They زَاغُوا, زَيْغ, زيغ or زرغ, sliding away, slipping away, going wrong. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا, don't slide our hearts, go away from Hidayah. Big dua. People, I saw people, pious. After 60 something, the guy forgot, changed totally. I saw sisters, hijab. One day, no hijab, walking in the street. I saw people, very religious. Then almost they are not same person they were. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا, oh our Lord, don't let our hearts go away. Wrong. That is why ulama, scholars, always say husn khatimah, beautiful end, with Iman. They ask Allah, they shiver. Last minutes, we may die without Iman, then you are equal to kafir. No way to come out from Jahannam, according to text. Falamma, when Zahu, they slided away, Azagha Allahu. Azagha made slide away Allah qulubahum theira. They slided away, then Allah made them go away. Wallahu Allah la yahdi, does not give hidayah al-qawm people, al-fasiqin, fasiq people. I commented on all of those verses. Where is Ghalib? Remember, said Isa ibn Maryam, son of Maryam, said what? Ya, O Beni, sons, Benina ibnuna ibn, sons, Israel, of sons of Israel, Israelites, Beni Israel. O sons of Israel, addressing to them, Isa said, Inni, me, Rasulullah, Allah's Rasul, is Allah's Rasul, ilaykum, to you, Musaddiqan, approving, accepting truth, accepting sadiq, li, for ma, that, bayna, between, yadayya, in my front. Whatever is there in my front, I am accepting them. In my front, before me. That means before me. Minat Tawrati, from Tawrat. So, Injil came to him. So what he is saying, whatever came before me, in my two hands, yaday, yad, hand, yad, yaday, yad, two of my hands. Between my two hands means before me. So whatever came before me from Tawrah, meaning Tawrah and other Suhuf Ibrahim, I am doing tasdiq, accepting that as a truth. Ve mubashiran, bashara, giving good news. Musaddiq comes from sadaqa, saddaqa, saddaqa, suddiqa, musaddiqun, musaddaqun. Mubashir comes bashara, bashara, bushira, yubashiru, yubasharu. So, mubashiran, giving good news, bi rasulin, with a rasul. I am giving good news about a rasul. Ya'ti comes. Min, from, ba'di, after me. I am giving good news, informing you that a prophet will come. Ismuhu, his name is Ahmadu Ahmad. This is Paraclete. Alamma, when Ja'a came, whom to them bil bayinati, with bayinas, with evidences, qalu, they said, haza, this is sihrun, magic, black magic, mubinun, clear. This is clear, black magic. This is what they said. This is an interesting ayah, showing that Isa alayhi salam told these people that I am giving to you, after me there will be a prophet, his name will be Ahmad. More than 50 years ago, one of my Tajweed teachers, who has independent Tajweed book, with new views in Tajweed. New views in Tajweed. Ali Raza Sama, his name, Rahmatullahi alayhi. So he invited me to his home to teach his speciality. And so I and another young man we were visiting his home. Certain days he taught us. So I am licensed. I have ijazah from him. not many people have in Turkey at all. He was very elaborate musician, musical maqamat, and scholar, big scholar, interesting guy. Lived alone. He did not have children, wife, divorced, died alone. And also he showed me his grave, dug, dung, stone, his name, birthplace. When it comes death, no death time. Because he himself let his grave be made ready. What to say? So he showed in his library, he showed me, go, there is a book over there, you pick that book. So I picked that. I was young. So 50, 52, 53 years ago. So there was a paper like that. I opened exactly this ayah in Arabic. What is this? So then, book Injilu Barnabas. Injil of Barnabas, Gospel of Barnabas. Of course, in those days, I was playing in the street. I did not know what is Barnabas is, what is that, what kind of. So I was so surprised and saw this verse over the first time in my life. Yes, this is the ayah which Isa alayhi salam tells to his people. This is paraclete, that is meaning, this meaning, that meaning, yes and no. Let others argue. وَمَنْ who أَظْلَمُ is more zalim min man than who. Min, than, from. Man who is more zalim, worse than the one iftara, did iftira. Iftira, telling untrue things, inventing false words, backbiting, gossiping included, saying things not true. Who is worse than, who could be worse than a person who does iftira ala Allahi upon Allah? Al-Kazib, a lie. He says lie against Allah. Who could be worse than that? I mean, this guy is the worst. وَهُوَ, he is, that person, Yud'a is called, da'wah, invited, ila al-Islam, to Islam. He is invited, somebody is being invited to Islam, but he is cursing Allah, who else could be worse than that? Wallahu, Allah, la yahdi, does not guide as al-qawm, people, as-zalimin, who are zalims. Yuriduna, they are having irada, will. Arada, urida, yuridu, yuradu, irada. These coming two verses mentioned in Quran in different places with slight differences, but at least 3-4 places in Quran. Yuriduna, they are desiring. Arada, urida, yuridu, yuradu. For yutfi'u, extinguish. Itfa, طفيا, أطفيا, أطفيا, يطفي, إطفاء. In my culture, إطفائية, extinguishing, belonging to extinguish, fire department. They can extinguish fire. Okay. Fire engine and fires. Li for yutfi'u, they desire, yuriduna, they desire, li for, and that yutfi'u, extinguish, eliminate, nur Allahi, light of Allah, be with afwahihim, their mouth, afwah, fu, fam, fu, fam. They are desiring to extinguish, to eliminate the light of Allah, the deen of Allah, with their mouth. Wallahu Allah. Whereas Allah, mutimmu, completer, tamma, complete, atamma, made complete. Atamma, utimma, yutimmu, yutammu. Mutimmu is completer, nurihi, of his nur, walau if kariha, became detested, did not like, al-kafirun, kafirs. They are desiring to extinguish the light of Allah with their mouth. Allah is the one who is the completer of his light, even disbelievers don't like or oppose, but that will happen. Where he is, allazi who, Allah, arsala, did send, rasulahu, he is rasul, bil huda, with guidance. Allah is the one who sent his rasul with guidance. Wadini, and religion, al-haqq, the truth. Allah is the one who did send his prophet with guidance, with true religion, deen al-haqq. Li for yuzhirahu, zahara. Zahara, outstanding, open, seeable, sightable. Azhara, make something sightable, make something overwhelming, make something to overwhelm other thing by being up, to defeat. Before yusira, to defeat. Who? To make his deen zahir, above, standing up, above, ala, upon ad-dini, religion, other religions, kullihi, all. He is the one who sent his prophet with guidance, with truth, true religion, and he will do zahir, he will make zahir his religion on all other religions, walau, even if kariha, disliked, al-mushrikun, mushrik people. The following a few ayahs are very, very important ayahs. All Muslims must memorize. Ya ayyuha, I commented for believers, al-listener, for believers. Hal, question, adullu, dalla dulla, to point, to show. Dalla dulla, dalil, evidence, showing something. Dalil, like the guide in the desert, will take you, go this way, let us go this way to reach the base. Dalil. Dalla dulla, adullu, dalla dulla, yadullu, yudallu, adullu, I am guiding you. Hal, question, do you want me to come you to guide you? Ala, upon tijaratin, business. You want me to show you, to tell you a business, Tunji will save. Najaya. Anjaya, unjiya, yunji, najat. Najat. Saving. But Isa alayhi salam is najat giver, savior in Christian. In Arabic it is used by Greek. So, you want me to tell you a business, a work, a trade, you can get busy, which will tunji, give you najah, save, whom you mean from azab element, painful. You want me to tell you something which you get in that will save you from azab. What is that? Tu'minuna. You believe. أَأْمَنَ أُؤْمِنَ يُؤْمِنُ تُؤْمِنُونَ بِاللَّهِ إِنَّ اللَّهَ وَرَسُولِهِ His Prophet. This is the business. First you will believe in Allah and His Rasul. وَأَن تُجَاهِدُونَ do jihad, effort. فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ in the way of Allah. Jahada, jahada, juhida, yujahid. I commented many times, so I am a little bit fast. Inshallah, to finish whole Quran. So a little fast. Fi sabilillah, you do jihad in the way of Allah. Be with amwalikum, with your mals, wealth, property. Wa anfusikum, nafs, yourselves. You do believe in Allah and in His Prophet and do jihad in the way of Allah with your wealth, plural, wealth, property, mal, and nafs, your self, nafs. ذَلِكُمْ, that is to you, khayrun, better, lakum, for you. This, Dali, I am telling you, pointing you, Dali, you, kum, to you, khayrun, better, lakum, for you. I am telling you, this is better for you, if kuntum, you are ta'lamun, you know. If you think, you can understand it is better, but you need to know. Know, think, digest, understand. Yaghfir, forgives, lakum, for you. If you believe, that is if, this is if sentence, there is no in, but if sentence. That is why yaghfiru, yaghfir. If you believe in Allah, in His Rasul, but do jihad with your wealth, with your self, this will be better for you. If you know, and yaghfir, if you do that, yaghfir, forgives, lakum, for you. Allah, sunubatum, your zambs. Zamb, sin. Junub, zamb, plural. And yudkhil, make you enter. Dakhala, adkhala, udkhila, yudkhilu, yudkhalu. Make you enter. Kum you, jannatin, gardens. Tajrif, flows. Jariya, juriya, yajri, yujrayu. Min from tahtiha, under. Al-anharu, rivers, nahrs. Allah will forgive your sins, will let you enter in gardens where there are a lot of waters, rivers flowing. You are sitting above them, next to them. And Allah will let you enter gardens. وَمَسَاكِنَ Maskans, settlement place. Sakana, sukina, yaskunu, yuskanu. Maskanun, isme mekan. Isme mekan, isme zaman, mastar meaning. Isme mekan, the places of settlement, comes from sukun. Sukun, calmness, coolness. Maskan, home settlement, homes have to be calm places, not fight places. No big noise. Calm, noise outside. You go. Home, must be like that. Mesken. Mesken word. Word means the place for calmness, coolness, not noise, fighting, arguing for. ومساكن مسكن طيبة خوش, beautiful, nice. في in جنات, جنة, gardens, عدن, عدن, عدن a part of Jannah. Jannat what means? Jannat of yourselves. But you have all of that, best places. For me, Shurak area is good enough. That is good enough. You be high, no problem. Let everybody be high. No problem. Shurak area is good enough for me. Jannah is Jannah. Jannah is Jannah. ذلك, that is الفوز, success, العظيم, great success. In Quran, success, fawz, is for Jannah. Straight A student, very professional, very good. Come here. Tajweed Quran, Islam Arabic, ما فيش. Go. We appreciate all successes, but what about Islamic successes? Quran success in Quran in Islam, what about that one? Ummah. Worldly success for Islam, in Islam, by Islam, yes. Worldly success, failing in Islam, no. No, sir. Go somewhere else. Don't tell me. But when you are insistent, you are insistent. So, this young generation, how do they know, how do they will come out from their problems? They cannot. So, who to blame? Their parents, or community, or imam, or leader, or teacher, or sister, system, or all, half, who will correct? I don't know. ذلك, that is الفوز, success, العظيم بك. وأخرى, other things. آخر, other. أخرى is feminine. Feminine اسم التفضيل. Feminine اسم التفضيل, like كبرى. أكبر كبرى. أبشر بشرى. أطيب طوبى. So, أخرى, other things, تحبونها, you love it. So Allah will give other things we will love. I mean, not only just calm places, gardens, water under, or not only. This Nasrun min Allahi, this is very famous ayah. In Ottoman system, in everywhere, this military band, like flag, you hold like that. Nasrun min Allah. Help from Allah, success from Allah, victory from Allah. وفتح, and conquest, قريب near. نصر من الله وفتح قريب. Help from Allah, also near conquest, conquering, near. وبشر, you give news, المؤمنين, to the mu'minin. This is the verse, نصر من الله وفتح قريب, is written at Istanbul University. Anybody who will come that trip, I will show them. Istanbul University, marvelous in Nasrun min Allah wa Fathul Qareeb wa Bashir al-Mu'min. There is another ayah too. But because their party Sultan conquered Istanbul, he moved. and he made first settlement place or first tent or house in the place where gate is standing now. It's university. Nasrun min Allah. Help, success from Allah, and conquest is near this ayah. When there was big change, letter change in Turkey, so they wanted to take away all these letters. So ordered. But what is this Arabic letter? So the person went over there, covered instead of taking out. So 1950s, 52, 53, new party came. So they uncovered that one. So nobody. Also, when letters changed, all print machines, Arabic print machines, they have been thrown out. You cannot keep in your store or somewhere, and sent to Egypt, to Arab countries for nothing, and train load archives in Ottoman Turkish sent to Romania, to Bulgaria. Now in Romania and Bulgaria there are professors, not Muslims, know better Ottoman script, because it is difficult. Archives, reading archives, text are not easy, very difficult, different style. I met some of them, marvelous. Sorry. So, recently I listened to a professor, perfect, speaking Ottoman Turkish, and they were showing these text archives lines. He was reading like anything. No Turkish Imam scholar can do easily. Never can do. Shifted for nothing. And others destroyed. So somebody went over there, covered, then later on when government, then they undo. Now it is on. Nobody is opposing, but somebody will show you, we will teach you lesson. Somebody is keeping in his heart. Yes, definitely. So, Nasrun min Allahi wa fathun qarib, marvelous ayah, help from Allah, Nasara Nasruhan, wa fathun, conquest, opening, qaribun, near, wa bashir, al-mu'minin, you give good news of believers. I think I will conclude at this point this time.